Good evening. This is the Miramichi Weekly News for Friday, November 14th. Coming up, a look at the Timberwolves weekend schedule. I pick my weekly bone with an airline company, and we are going to cover the more notable police briefs from the past week. But first, our top stories. There are more jobless people in the region in the month of October as Miramichi's unemployment rate went from 12.3% in September to 12.6% in October. Now, this is 0.6% higher than October 2013. It can be attributed to the fact that several road projects, which were able to go on a little longer this year due to the nice weather, have begun wrapping up, and some people have been laid off and are now filling out their EI claims for the winter. Now, this actually goes against the provincial trend as the provincial unemployment fell 0.3% in the month of October. Now, ChiTV has spoken to several business owners in the area who say that sales at their respective businesses are down, and that they are looking for part-time and full-time help, but are having a hard time finding people as it requires shift work and evenings and weekends. Our other top story this week, on Wednesday, a 22-year-old man was arrested after threatening employees at Miramichi Lumber with a pickaroon and escaping on a bicycle. The man was later arrested at the Pleasant Street, Irving. ChiTV cannot confirm, but has heard reports that the man was at the Miramichi Lumber trying to retrieve said bicycle, which had been stolen from him. Now, ChiTV cannot confirm this report, but what ChiTV can confirm is that Googling of the term pickaroon increased 94% in the region on Wednesday. Now, flipping over to ChiTV Sports, the Miramichi Timberwolves are on absolute fire, folks. They are 12-4-0 on the season and a perfect 8-0 at home. And they will put that record on the line over the next two nights, as tonight the Miramichi Timberwolves will take on the last place team in the Roger Meek division, the St. Stephen Aces. Tomorrow night they will welcome the Campbellton Tigers to town. And Sunday they will travel to Woodstock for a heavyweight tilt against the first place Slammers. Make sure you head on out to the Civic Center and support your local team. Game times are 7:30 p.m. Now, moving on to our notable police and court briefs from the last week. A 32-year-old woman who is known to ChiTV personalities was caught shoplifting twice in the span of 3 days last week. The woman was arrested after stealing from Newcastle's Pleasant Street Sobeys location on Thursday, and then was arrested 3 days later for stealing from a store at the Northumberland Square. Now, ChiTV can confirm that this is the same person who stole your Anchor's book bag in grade 1. So all I can say is, I seen it coming. And a 12-year-old who is well known to local police and the court system was arrested yet again. This time he broke into a Vachon truck and stole some Joe Louis cakes to satisfy his sweet tooth. He was previously released with 7 conditions of his probation, including keeping the peace and not leaving the presence of his grandparents. Obviously, he is not adhering to those conditions. The judge has actually threatened with leaving him in a juvenile detention facility should he not clean up his act. And earlier this morning, Miramichi Police Force made a drug bust, busting a speed transaction. 2 men were arrested. Cash and drugs were recovered at the scene. The drugs were stamped with Rolls-Royce symbols and skulls, and it's still currently under investigation. And now, folks, here at ChiTV, each and every week, I like to end it off with something that is upsetting me, something that's really, something I need to pick a bone with. This week I'm going to pick a bone with Air Canada. Air Canada has now had 2 consecutive quarters of the most profitable they have ever been in the history of the company. And yet they are still going ahead with plans to increase how much it costs you to pay for your seats in advance. They are still going ahead with the $25 charge for the first bag. And they have also announced, in something that some people out there might not know, that their Aeroplan statuses, and now those are the Prestige, Elite, and Super Elite status that are given to members who fly more frequently with Air Canada, they're going to have their privileges scaled back in 2015. So where's the disconnect here? You're deliberately hurting the people who made you the profitable company that you are. Their reasoning, they say, because they want to get more in line with other North American carriers. But why? If you're profitable and you're doing things that are better than other North American carriers, that's a good thing. That's a good PR move. That's a good customer service move. But no. Instead of saying, hey, you know what, we're not going to charge you for your first bag because the other guys do, and we can get away with it and still make money. No, they're saying, we're going to charge you this, even though we're hella profitable right now, because, you know what, we can never have too many hands in your pocket. Isn't that always the way? Companies can never have too many hands in your pocket. And Air Canada absolutely is no exception. Well, this has been the Miramichi Weekly News for another week. If you have any breaking news stories, please hit us up on Twitter at the ChiTV. But for now, this is Kris Jardine signing off.
Hey guys, if you like what you see, make sure you check out ChiTV online. We've got our website, Twitter account, Facebook right over here. And hey, down over this way somewhere should be a subscribe button to our YouTube page so you know about when we release all our new videos. Peace.